hard to accept after being so competitive for, you know, what is that, over 20, maybe what's that, almost 30 years of racing. And it's like hard to go, oh, we're happy to, not happy to run 10th, but you're like, for what we're putting in, we're happy with that result.
That's probably the hardest part is, when you've done it like I've done it, really winning is the only thing that's important. Someone just posted a picture of me in victory lane with the All-Stars, and it looks like someone ran over my dog. But I mean, when you get to that level and you want to be and you get to that level and you want to be the best that you can be, honestly, even winning, you look at your faults and what you could do better. And I can remember that was me trying to make it to the Outlaws and the Outlaw level.
Uh-huh.
And when I was driving for Mox them 2 years, we won a lot of races with the All-Stars. And it was strictly, I knew that I had to achieve that if I was going to get to the Outlaw level. And then the next year is when I ran the Outlaws. So I think a lot of it was not necessarily that was, pissed that I won a race. It's just, I knew I had to be better if I was going to make it to the next level.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't look at that. I mean, I think like Johnny Shots a lot of guys get a bad rap because they think, oh, these guys are assholes or you can't talk to them or this or that. But dude, when you make it to the level of the Outlaws, you have to take it as a profession. I mean, you got to give it 110%. Some guys are gifted and some guys are just good at what they do. And some guys got to work really hard. I was one of them guys I felt like had to work really hard physically, mentally, just to stay to where I could race with a Donnie Schatz or a Steve Kinzer.
Yeah.
Or a Jack Hodenshield, or I mean, there's numerous guys that are good and make it to that level. And I kind of felt like when I lost that drive, I wasn't someone that could just jump in a car and run with Donnie week in and week out. I had to be more than that. Like I had to do more. When I got burned out and couldn't do that, it was like I was wasting my time. I was wasting my owner's time.
Yeah.
I was wasting the crew guys' time. I was wasting everybody's time. So it's time for me to sit back and get away, step away, and try to figure out what I needed to do. And when I stepped back, I needed to be more at home and be with my kids. And I did what I did with the Outlaws, and that's it. I'm done. So to be able to race and get that adrenaline rush, which you know how it is, just get behind the wheel and feeling that sprint car 4 times, 8 times, whatever it may be, or it may be no times. I think that's awesome that I get an opportunity to jump in a car that can go down and run at a high level. I mean, we may not be able to win, but it's really not about that for me anymore. It's just get out of the shop and just get down there and get the itch and feel what a 410 race car really feels like and why we love what we do and why I appreciate it. And it's just a cool race car. And I'm just lucky enough to get to do it whenever they give me the call, which is very few times, but it's enough that I get the adrenaline rush. I'm happy.